Hello and welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and the sixth installment of Carlton Club Corner. Cue the music. So on today's show, I thought I'd break it down with positives and negatives. Let's start with the negatives. In episode 5, I said, let's get rid of Zach Williams. He's on $900,000 and gets injured a lot. And wouldn't you just know it, he got subbed out again with an injury and an Achilles complaint, which is interesting because might have just been too hard. I don't know. You better judge. Another negative is we've given up at least 98 points in 2 weeks, which is a worry. And last but not least of the negatives is our soft tissue injuries. What's going on? Once again, Jack Martin. At this point, are we really surprised with him? Other soft tissue injuries are Jesse Motlop, Adam Sard, Mitch McGovern, and of course, David Cunningham. The only two that I can't remember having soft tissue injuries are Sard and Motlop. The other three, well, they're recidivists, which means they do it again and again. Don't worry, I didn't know what it meant until last week either. Anyway, on to the positives. Sammy Walsh. I'm just going to leave it there. Sammy Walsh, positive, full stop, exclamation mark. No, but seriously, what a return. Last 2 weeks, he's had 34 touches and 35 touches consecutively. Can't wait for him to be our captain one day. What a leader he is. I'd love him to be our captain. I'm not a big fan of Cripps as our captain. I know you guys love him. Don't get me wrong, has his good days, but geez, he has his bad days too, so... But we're talking about positive, so let's leave that out of it. Also a positive, we beat GWS, another top 4 contender. These are the teams we need to be beating to finish top 4 in the hope that we can win another premiership. Tom De Koning, yet another positive. He went forward last week and kicked 3 goals. Is he the missing ingredient to our forward line? I love the idea of him going forward. It takes the heat off Charlie and Harry to pony up and kick goals every week. We're relying on them too much. It also allows us to push Charlie back in case of emergency. Hemorrhaging goals equals Charlie back equals problem fixed. And I've got more positives, believe it or not. Matt Kennedy. Seriously, I'm a huge fan of his. Plays 100th game on the weekend. Always gives 100%. Doesn't always get a game, though. I don't know. I think we need the Matt Kennedys of the world. Can go down back, can go in the midfield, can kick goals. Play the second ruck sometimes too. So he can do it all. So he's a good foil to have in the team. So Vossi, Matt Kennedy, even if he's your sub, even if you want to, he's had a couple of bad games, use him as a sub. Needs to play every week. I was a bit hard on this next player early on. I thought, why are we getting him? I never really saw him play good games, but maybe because he was up at Gold Coast, so that probably didn't help. But Elijah Hollands, I actually love his inclusion. He's another Matt Kennedy type. Can go forward, can play in the midfield, kicks us goals. He's strong, he's tough, he's a lead up forward. Like it. Good get, Carlton. Well done. And we can't forget about the 2 unsung heroes. Pause it if you know who I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments down below. Matt Cottrell and Blake Acres. 2 more positives. Every week, give 100%. Blake Acres up and back. He helps out the defence, can kick goals, can go into the midfield. Cottrell not so much down back, but you see him run up and back. So they put in the work. 2 more positives. Now, enough of the positives because people call me a Carlton pessimist. But anyway. So, on to this week's game. We've got the Cats, who are undefeated. Tough task, if you ask me. I actually had Geelong finishing top 4 at the start of the year. People called me crazy, but who's laughing now? Anyway, let's be serious. There's a long way to go, but they're looking good. Anyway, enough on Geelong. It's Carlton Club Corner, so let's talk about the Blues. I reckon for us to win this week, Cripps and Walsh really need to dominate the midfield and rack up those inside 50s because we're going to need a bunch of them because their backline's pretty stable, even without Tom Stewart. Jordan Boyd, you have one job this week. Stop grind Mize. That's it. That's your job. Know your role. He's a key in beating Geelong, I reckon. Stop, grind Mize. And I reckon Jordan Boyd is the man for the job. I don't think Nick Newman's a lockdown defender. I reckon Boyd can do the job or attempt to do the job. Anyway, let's end it there. Let me know in the comments how you think we can beat Geelong. There you have it. Another instalment of Carlton Club Corner in the books. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I love reading all your comments and I'll reply to all of you. See you on the next one and go Blues.